Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Duke CT, and this is going to be a very interesting video. A video basically about Alberto Del Rio. Now, I know he's been lost in the whole booking strat with the whole regime and Corporation 2.0, but I have a crazy idea about this whole regime and everything. I've been looking was chilling, looking at Total Divas, for my review show, Last Reviewer Standing. The things I do for you people. Also, while watching, I was looking at some forums and such, and they would say, you'd be actually pretty good for the regime. And you know what? I sat there and I thought, and I was like, wait a minute, they're right. He would be a very good fit for the regime, but not now. No, not now. He would be a very good member of the regime, like beginning. But here's the crazy stuff. I have to turn the clock back. I would have him lose the world title and have him still lose the world title to Dolph Ziggler. And I know that awesome match, I also meant heel turn, that double switch, but in the end it didn't really do anything. It got AJ over as a heel, but AJ was already over, and, well, she was already being pushed aside for the whole Total Divas stuff. But, you could have still had the whole Total Divas stuff there with AJ, but then again, I don't really like that stuff. I might make a video about that, and I think someone else should have made that whole stage besides AJ, but that's another video entirely. Anyway, you had Del Rio lose the match and then have him compete for the Money in the Bank briefcase, and the promos leading up saying, I failed getting the world title, I failed at that, this chance at Money in the Bank is my redemption. This is my redemption. I will give something for you, not only for the fan, but also for the Latino people. The Latino people who need a hero. I will be the hero. I will be that person, and I will do whatever it takes to not only win the championship, but also keep the championship for the people, for you, Latino people, whatever the cost. What have you? It'd be slightly heelish, but not that heelish. Promo, what have you, and you have him win the Money in the Bank briefcase, the WWE title. You have him saying things that teasing and what have you, saying that he would and not would. He's not going to do the same thing with John Cena. He will take advantage of the weak champion or what have you. And you fast forward to SummerSlam, you do the same thing. Instead of you have Orton, who to me with that second strike this year, I would not have him have anywhere near. I don't care how good or he's doing well. No, since that second strike, he should be personally in the mid card or somewhere else. Have him chase the world title is all I care. He does not need to be in the main event struggle or main events or what have you. Even if he is basically an afterthought or what have you. But I would have Del Rio be in Orton's position and what have you. Have him basically say, he said, I will do anything. I am the champion this company deserves. I am doing this. I am the face of WWE, not some bearded gringo asshole like Daniel Bryan, what have you, and things like that. Have some real, just rip on Daniel Bryan or everything else, and try to him being like really sincere in doing it, but also just be like, and you can still have this Triple H type of organizations and such. Have the whole the whole Escalade stuff, and have that whole interesting little promo saying that this is my personal policy, and saying the WWE Championship is my personal property as well. And you have Del Rio kind of frankly, you have not only that, but Ricardo hear that, and he's just wondering. And the next show, he keeps, and have him over time. Ricardo's talking, man, you sure about this? I don't trust Triple H, man. He feel like using it as patsy or what have you. But Del Rio calming him down, like, Ricardo, man, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. And then, boom, you have Triple H start trying to attack, like trying to divide him and Ricardo. But then again, it doesn't work. Del Rio loses, like, say, for example, Del Rio loses the championship or what have you. And Triple H is like, say, see, Ricardo's nothing but a nuisance or what have you. He's nothing. And then Del Rio stands up for him and says, hey, what's up, man? What are you saying? And then you have Triple H go off on him or something like saying, I picked you up for anything else. Honestly, who gives a crap about your family's legacy or what have you? That sort of thing. Mil Maracus, who never got, who was basically like Mil Maracus, who was barely even, not even close to being a Hall of Famer or something. Just say that Drew Carey is more of a better is more qualified to say someone like Mil Maracus, some podunk guy from Mexico that no one cares about, and then Del Rio loses it and goes and attack him, and then you have the Shield just beat him down, and then beat down Ricardo with something like that. Have him, not only, that type of stuff. Have Del Rio be the person if you want to have a face turn there. Or if not, you can just ignore that stuff and have him continue on and that sort of thing. What have you. But that's just my personal thing. That's my own little ideas, what have you. And I think it would have been a lot more interesting and a lot more animated promos and honestly a lot more. And heck, we never really saw Del Rio versus Daniel Bryan before, have we? I don't know, but I think those matches could be very good. And something really be leading in something really positive and really, I think it'd be really good matches too, and something that you can really look as a positive stuff. And as for say, hopefully, personally, I wish the storyline doesn't go to WrestleMania. I wish this whole storyline goes to SummerSlam, and hell, if it was going to WrestleMania, have it end. Have Triple H finally gets his comeuppance and have the board of directors form a championship committee and basically end the whole GM types, say, you know what? We're tired of these ego-driven GMs, guys like you, Vince, and everything else. We are tired of this. We are going to form a championship committee, and we will have the representative of the championship committee be Dustin Reynolds, a.k.a. Gold Dust, what have you. Keep him, if he wants to do something like that. Or you can have, Ricardo or not Ricardo, but someone else. Somebody who is up there as champion who can actually just was a thorn in Triple H side. Hell, why not have Christian be that representative? Something really like that, and Triple H has to sit and pout because he can't do anything. He has no power in this whole championship committee, but that's just my personal opinion. And it's devolved. This day has really devolved to something about the whole regime corporation 2.0 storyline. But I still think that's a good idea to put Del Rio instead of Randy Orton, because as good as Randy Orton matches are, I just honestly his robotic promos or things like that, I think that would be really interesting to go that direction. Basically go into that direction with say Del Rio, because honestly that's a match we probably never seen before. And also another side of Del Rio we never seen before. And hopefully they can actually use Del Rio instead of Randy Orton again and just doing the same thing over and over again. And also keep the relationship with Ricardo. Because honestly, I think honestly Ricardo and Del Rio really need each other. Both are just floundering right now. But that's just my personal opinion. And again, comments. Video response. Oh wait, the YouTube doesn't do that anymore. Comments, personal messages, anything else. Talk to me. Say what I did right. Things I did wrong. I want you to hear about it. Thank you so much for listening. And this is Duke CT here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later. Now, excuse me. I have to go watch more Total Divas, and I need to find my throw up bucket. Catch you later.